for kicking off our Friday with some plant-based, non-alcoholic elixir drinks from the Nymphia Bar over at the Assemblage, NYC's first collaborative co-working community and boutique hotel. Here to tell us more about it is head bartender Rebecca Antsis.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, Rebecca.
Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah, so let's jump right in. What are you making for us today?
So I'm going to be making 4 elixirs for y'all with a little surprise at the end. They're called Aphrodita, Oxygen, Spark, and Nourish. Essentially, they're all products on our Nymphia Bar menu. And yeah.
Yeah, and Assemblage is sort of a special place, so tell us about that.
Absolutely. It's a co-working, co-living space that is holistically focused. A lot of wellness programming. There's several tiers of memberships. So there are members and they get access to like Ayurvedic cuisine, a whole roster of yoga, meditation, sound healing classes, as well as a plant medicine bar instead of an alcohol bar. And then there's another membership for evening, which is like a lot of TED Talk style programming, lectures, workshops.
Yeah, so you can get started actually.
Great.
We're gonna, I wanna see you get to work and we'll keep asking you questions.
Awesome,
I'm
okay, great.
Very cool. So how was the menu at the Nymphia Bar developed?
So it was actually a relationship that Magdalena Sartori, who is co-founder of the Assemblage, she had with Valeria Della Pava, who owns Ambrosia Elixirs. Ambrosia Elixirs is an elixir bar in Bushwick. Does anyone live in Bushwick here?
Nope.
Brooklyn? Yeah. Yeah, essentially she created the Nymphia menu, and it is based on the concept of medical astrology. Is this familiar to anyone? Yeah. Medical astrology is basically based on the Western tradition of alchemy, and it just links up planet, so planetary influence with person, so the energetics of the person, as well as the plant, so plant, planet, person.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this first drink you're making is which, and can you tell us kind of what you're doing as you're doing it?
Yeah.
Totally. So I just took some dried lavender, and organic rose petals, and I just ground it to let the aromas release as you're going to be drinking the elixir. Aphrodita is a very popular elixir. It's considered one of our dessert elixirs. I'm also putting just a dash of hibiscus powder. It's a natural colorant. And I'll be placing a little bit of this rose petals and lavender, just sprinkling that on the top. And
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's served in a brandy snifter, because all of our aphrodisiacs at Assemblage are kind of in this like voluptuous glass.
So you keep making because we will start drinking.
Absolutely.
Who wants the first one? I'll give it to you.
You can have it. Oh.
No, you have to serve. You can't.
Is this one okay for Pisces?
Absolutely.
I'm very sensitive.
So this is actually going to put you more into your body. It's also a feminine tonic because of the Dong Quai and the Shatavari. And you're going to have some notes of blueberry, coconut in there as well. This next one that I'm making is called Oxygen, and I liken it to having sort of like plant blood in your body. There's chlorophyll, kiwi, Granny Smith apple, Osho, which is like bear medicine, lung medicine, and that is very helpful for most constitutions, also for the wintertime when we need
like
a little...
all 3 of us might need that one.
Yeah.
When you say elixir, I'm thinking Harry Potter. I don't know if any of y'all feel the same way.
That was just you.
Like, very CM spell. What is an elixir if it's not a magical potion?
Okay, that's a great question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good question. I'm just going to smack this mint for a second. Okay.
Smack that mint.
Yeah, let's do it again. That was really fun. Okay. Oh, no. It's all right.
That's okay.
So an elixir is a couple things. I would say that it depends on what tradition you're coming from. I think for the purposes of the assemblage, that we define an elixir as just basically a plant-based beverage that is formulated by an herbalist. So it's done very intentionally. It's sourced very intentionally, as local as possible, as organic as possible. Also, we have on our cafe menu, we have drinks as well, but we don't call them elixirs because there's about 5 ingredients, some with herbal ingredients as well. Elixirs have about 8 to 12.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So they're very powerful potions.
Cool.
So yeah.
Can I help you make the next one?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
this is going to be this.
as the resident alcoholic of Bill Brunch, I have to ask.
You make
When I hear non-alcoholic drinks, I kind of think, yuck. Why would I want that? But I'm clearly seeing there's a lot of benefits to these elixirs. So can you talk about the difference between elixirs versus alcohol and why these drinks could be so beneficial?
Sure. So, well, first, I think that that's the spark. Yeah, can you do that? Thank you. Yeah, perfect. that's spark. Okay, so I brought our menu, but I don't think it's around. Elixirs are for all sorts of experiences. When you drink alcohol, and we're normalized during evening time to really drink alcohol as like our form of socialization at night. Elixirs really allow for other states of consciousness when you are trying to socialize in the evening, in the daytime, and it really allows for a different kind of ritual to happen. So think about it like, you know, we've all sometimes had a little bit too much to drink. Nobody on this stage, though, I'm sure.
Last night?
The effects are felt. You know, it's really taxing on your liver. It dehydrates you. Maybe you made some poor decisions last night, not talking from experience. But elixirs really allow you to either get heart-centered or to do some circulatory medicine. There's a lot of intentionality. And I think that we're moving as a culture to be more conscious of our decisions. And that spans everywhere from what we eat to what we drink.
And what's that last one before we?
Yeah, so this is a really fun one. It's also a tonic, so it's it's agreeable with most constitutions. This is called Nourish. Its correspondence is with the sun. Aphrodite is with the moon. Spark, I don't remember, and oxygen is Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh yeah.
Yay, give me that one.
It's our time coming up too. So
I know.
So this little tincture that you see before you is saffron. So this is the color of saffron. And I'm just going to garnish the Nourish with 3 drops. Saffron's very potent, both as an aphrodisiac and as healing to the stomach.
Oh, that's good.
So you'll see that in a lot of cuisine. That's why they put that in a lot of cuisine. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of cayenne here on top of that. And a little bit of organic cinnamon.
Beautiful.
And Nourish is good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Perfect. You want to
grab that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get this drink.
Yeah. All right.
It looks very good.
Amazing.
Thank
Are
you,
ready
Well,
for this?
guys, if you want to learn more about the Assemblage and their elixir drinks, head to www.theassemblage.com. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us and for these amazing drinks.
Thank you.